So yesterday just we discuss what is root directory, what is the file system, hierarchy of a file system which is present in Linux. Okay. Then I discussed some commands like pwd. Then we saw less, then we saw clear. Okay. Then we discuss what is root. So we discuss root is user, root is directory, okay, which is topmost directory, and it is root is also home directory of root user. We refer root for these three purposes. Okay. Now next, we are exposing some additional commands, okay, which are not limited to RHCL only. Okay, so you can use those commands for any flavor of Linux, maybe Ubuntu, maybe Amazon Linux. Okay, if you have any Linux flavor, you can use these commands. These are common. Okay, so first command we discuss today is ls. Okay, we discuss ls. What is ls?
List.
Okay, so ls represent list. Okay, so suppose we are in particular directory. Okay, so in window we have my computer or this PC or my computer. Okay, this is topmost directory. Under my computer we have C folder. Okay, then we have D folder. Okay, so in window these are called as folders, whereas in Linux instead of folder we call this as directory. Okay, so directory is nothing but same
Okay.
as that of folder. Okay, in window we say folder and in Linux we say directory. Okay, in the same way, okay, in Linux at the top we have root directory, and here we have home directory, then we have etc. Okay, then we have var. Okay, then we have bin and so on. Okay, so there are almost, I guess, 18 plus files are there. Okay, 18 plus directories are. Okay, so let me go to terminal. I will show you. Okay, now see, we cancel this. Okay, so friends, my terminal is visible, right?
Yes.
Yeah, now see, you can see here this side. Okay, so tell me what is still
Home directory of the current user.
home directory of current user, and current user you can see here I have C2 dash user. Okay, so this thing represent home directory of C2 dash user. Okay, any queries? Now, if you use I'm not able to. Okay, so post connection was okay. My session got terminated. Okay, so let me restart this session. Okay, so okay, so here we have home directory. Okay, it represent home directory of this user. Okay, so if we have instead of city dash user, if there is a root, Okay, and if there is sign, it represent home directory of root user. Whatever current user is there, then sign represent your home directory. Okay. So now, can you tell me what is the output of this PWD?
Print working directory.
Yeah, PWD. Okay, fine. PWD is print
Slash home
print
slash
working
EC2.
directory. Yeah. So just I wanted to know what is output of this. Yes.
It will show us the current directory that we are in.
Yes. So tell me the path of that directory.
Print current working directory.
Slash home slash
Slash
etc.
home slash Ubuntu slash user.
Okay. So now see, this is not Ubuntu server. Okay, this is a Red Hat server. Okay, so let me uh, explain this on whiteboard. Okay. Now see, friends, I told you this is our root directory at the top. Under root directory, we have different directory. One of the directory is home. Okay. Now what is home directory? Home directory is used to represent directories of all users. Okay, directories of all users. Is it okay? So as of now, we have only one user that is created by default. When server is created, this user is created by default if you use AWS account. Okay. So there is only one user. So there is only one directory, and the name of directory is EC2 user. Here. So what is username here? What is username? Username is EC2 dash user, and its home directory is also EC2 dash user. Okay. So this path will be root. Under root, inside root, there is home. Inside home, there is EC2 dash user. Okay. So this should be the path. Okay. So let me prove this here. So if I hit enter, now see here, slash home slash EC2 dash user. Is it okay? So see, this is how you can learn Linux. Now just here, see, we know there is etc. Okay, there is root. Okay, we have so slowly you will know the use of all directory. Now today you learn parent directory is root. Now you are aware. Yesterday we just discussed these directories. Okay, but today you know you will get to you understood the concept of home directory. Inside home directory, suppose you create user who's with the name John. Then in home directory there will be one more directory created with the same name. Okay. So if you create user with the name John, then within the directory home, there will be one directory, home directory is created for John. It is called as home directory because it is inside directory. That's why it is home directory of John, home directory of EC2 user. Only for root directory, home user is this one. Okay. Otherwise, other than root, whatever users you have created, suppose you created one user with the name Kapil, then we have this directory. Okay, and that is created under home. Okay, clear? So this is pwd slash home slash ec2 dash user. Okay, done. Now, friends, listen. See, we want to check the content inside. So, from this, you will get to know this is home directory of ec2 dash user, or we have verified, we have validated with the help of pwd command also. We are within this slash home slash ec2 dash user. So if I write ls, then see, we are getting nothing. We are getting again same. Okay, we are getting this shell prompt. Okay, that means this is a empty directory. This is the empty directory. Okay, so within home, there are no files, there are no directories. It is blank. Understood? Now, let me explain one command called as cd. Okay, so yesterday we have overview on cd also. So what is cd? cd stands for change directory. Okay, and let me go within root directory. So slash. Okay, now see here, we are in root directory. And if you press ls, then you will get to know, see, there is home. Just we study. I have explained you that under root, there is home directory, there is root directory, we have var directory, we have this bin, sbin, opt, okay, mnt, and so on. Okay. Now, friends, understood? So using ls, we can list out content within that directory. Okay. And using cd, we can change directory to the required directory. Okay. So we can move whatever directory we want to work out. Okay. Is it clear? Now, let me go to etc directory. So inside the directory, root directory. So I have written first root, and within root etc. Okay, now type s. Now you can see there are a lot of folders, files are there. Okay, so let me clear everything. Okay, now there is one more use case of cd. Okay, so if we use cd hyphen, now do anyone have idea about this cd hyphen? What it does? What is the function of this cd space hyphen? Okay, so let me tell you. cd hyphen represent last working directory. Okay, so you have moved in etc. What was the last directory? So if you use this, then see, in the previous we were working in root. Okay, now tell me output of this. If I hit enter, if I execute this command, tell me what is the output.
It will
show
go in.
etc.
It will go in the root home directory of EC2 user.
No, it will
etc.
move to etc. See, remember it when we type cd then space hyphen, it takes us in the previous working directory. Okay, so see here we have etc now. Okay, so we use cd hyphen, then we go to previous. Okay, so if we consider this root directory, previous directory was etc. Okay, so
Yes, got it.
let me hit enter. Now see, we have etc. That means we can move within these two directories. Okay. So before etc, we were in root. Before root, we were in etc. Okay. So this alternate, what happens sometime if you want to, suppose path is different. Okay. And if you want to do some changes simultaneously in both paths, then we can use this CD. Okay. Now let me explain concept of CD dot dot. Okay. Now here, instead of directly using this CD, let me go to another folder. Okay, let me check what folders are there. So here we have OPT. Okay, so we can go in OPT. Let me clear the screen. Okay, so CD OPT. Okay, and here if you type PWD, then you can see within root directory there is etc, and within etc we have OPT, and let me check what is here. So it is empty. Now when we use CD dot dot, okay, then what it does, it takes us to previous directory. Okay, so let me explain with the help of whiteboard. Okay, see, we have root directory. Okay, this is our root directory. Then within root directory there is etc. We have so many directories. We consider etc only. Within etc there is OPT. Okay, and assume we create one folder, one directory A, then we create B, then we create C, and so on. Okay, so when we use CD dot dot, okay, using CD, it moves to previous working directory. But using CD dot dot, it takes us to parent directory. Okay. So if you are in B and if you are using CD dot dot, then it takes to E. If you use CD dot dot, it will take to OPT. If we are in OPT directory and if you use CD dot, then it will take us to etc. Okay, and so on. Okay, so see, now what is parent directory of OPT? See, we are here, we are in OPT. So what is its parent directory? Parent directory is etc, and you can see here also OPT and parent directory is etc. So if you use CD double dot, now see, we are in etc. Again, if you use CD dot dot, tell me what will be the result?
We'll go to root directory.
Okay, so parent directory of etc, see, parent directory of etc is this root directory. So we are in slash. You can verify, you can validate with the help of PWD. Done? Now friends. So this is all about CD. Okay, now there is one more concept. Okay, so let me go to again CD slash etc slash OPT. Okay, so we are going inside OPT. Okay, so let me hit enter. Now you can validate your path with the help of PWD slash etc slash OPT. Okay, now see, if I press CD, tell me what happened. Now you are studying cloud, so already you may be aware with this command. So I'm just revising this, or if anyone is new, if anyone is doing Linux first time, for those I am explaining these commands. If you know, you can tell, otherwise just wait what is the use of this CD. Okay, so if you have any idea, tell me what is CD.
Change directory.
Okay, but I'm not, see, if you type some path, then it will take us to that directory. Okay, so what we did here, Okay, but if I write only CD and just hit enter, then what will be its output?
We directly go to the home directory.
Okay, so when we use CD, it takes us directly whatever your path is. Okay, so suppose now, as of now, OPT is empty, but assume within OPT we have directory A, directory B, directory C. So if this is your position /etc /opt/a/b/c. If you use CD, then it will to home directory of user. Now currently we are working with EC2 hyperuser. So if you see this, now see, here we have this tilde sign and you can validate using pwdc. Okay, so /home/EC2, that means we are within home directory of EC2 user. Okay, any doubt? And if you use CD, then again it will take to previous directory OPT. Okay, so using CD directly, you can come out and it will take to home directory. Okay, is it clear? Now, so this is all about CD. So for CD, okay, we should know only these options sufficient. Okay, CD, then we have CD dot dot. Okay, now suppose we want to come out. Okay, two directories back. So just suppose we are here OPT, and if we use CD dot dot, it will take to etc. If we type CD dot dot again, then it will take to root directory. But assume from OPT, if we want to move to root directly, then what will be the command? You can discuss if you have idea. So for that, just you can write CD dot dot. It will take parent directory of OPT. If you use slash and dot dot, okay, then it will take and directory of etc. So you can go directories back. Okay, so you can verify. Now see what is position. Here we were within OPT. Okay, parent directory of OPT was etc. and parent directory of etc was root directory. Now see we have this. So you can use this so many times. CD dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot. And it will take three directories back. So you can move to parent directory and it is like three directories back. Okay. Any queries? Okay. So CD dot dot represent CD dot dot represent one directory back. If we use slash dot dot, then two directories back. Okay. Obviously parent directory. If we use like this, then three directories back. Okay. So this is also useful command sometime. Okay. Now, so when we have, now let us again go to ls. Okay. So let me go to etc. Okay. And already we have discussed ls command list these all outputs. Okay. Now suppose, let me clear the screen. Now suppose we want to see detailed information about all files or directories within etc, then we can use ls-l. L represent long. So it is ls-l means long listing. Okay. Now see here, we have so many files. Okay. First one is adjust time, aliases, then we have audit, we have cloud. So we have so many folders, directories, and files. Okay. Now we are going to discuss this in detail in upcoming sessions. As of now, just remember this is permission. Okay, so these are permissions. Okay. Then this is, I think it is link. Then we have owner. Okay. We have group. This is the size. This is the time and date when it is created. And this is the name of file or folder. Okay. When there is, see, first line is dash. Okay. So first line represent file. So this dash. Okay. This dash this represent file. Here we have D. D stands for directory. So this file again directory, again file. One represent file. Okay. So then this is a link. Okay. It's all you will get to know in upcoming session. Just understand when we use ls-l, we get detailed information of files. Okay. Now see, these blue letters represent directory and black represent file. Okay, you can understand this way as well. Or see here we have hyphen represent file and D represent directory. Any doubt? Okay, now there is one more command. Okay, so let me go to cd/home/easy2 user. Okay, home directory code. Okay, now say need not to type this, right? If I type this C2, then also we can move to home directory. Okay. Now you can verify. See, and using plus, there is nothing. But there are some hidden file. Okay. So you can use with the help of ls-a. Okay. So A represent all. That means it represent hidden file. Okay. As well as file which are visible. So visible as well as hidden file. Now see, we have dot double dot, then we have dot bash history, dot bash logout. So hidden file always start with dot. Okay. Any queries? Why I use hyphen A? Because I want to show hidden file. Okay. Now here all files are hidden. Now let me go to again previous directory. Okay, that is in etc. And let me type ls-a here. Okay. Now see here we have lot of files, but see here you can see dot updated. So this is hidden file. Okay. Dot pwd log. This is hidden file. Okay. So hidden file is always started with dot. Okay. Let me clear all. Any doubt? Okay. Now see you can have. Let me go to previous directory. Okay, which is our home directory of user. Okay. Now here, if I use ls-a, it shows hidden directory. But at the same time, if you want to show permissions when files are created, size, then we can use L. Now see here, this is the directory. Okay, this is owner, this is group, this is the size, created, date. Okay. Again, .ssh is one directory, and so you can see all things. Any queries? So when we use hyphen A, it shows hidden file as well, and L for long listing. Okay. Now, if I use ls-l-r-e-h, so actually, best practice to use ls command is this ls-lrth. Okay. Now it is not showing anything because it is all files are hidden. So to show hidden file somewhere, I have to enter A as well. Okay. Is it okay? Now see here, it shows hidden file as well. L for long listing. Now these R represent reverse order. Reverse order means it shows file which is created first. So this file is created on February 2015, and then you can see files are created on March. That means older file first, and then we have newer file. So older to new. Okay, this sequence is obtained with the help of R. Okay, and this H, okay, we can use with R. Okay, so I will explain use of key later. Even H here also we cannot explain, but H is actually human readable. That means now see, this is 491. Now what is 492? It is in megabytes, bytes, kilobytes, GB. Okay, we are not understanding this. So when file is large, then it will show in MB. Okay, as of now it is in byte. That's why it is showing only 492. Okay, so in order to have, in order to represent this folder with size, how many bytes are there? So it is represented with the help of H. Best practice whenever we use ls-al, then always it should be used. Generally, we do not require A. Okay. So if we use, let me clear everything. Okay, so this is the best practice in a real organization. Also, we use this ls-lrth. Okay. Any queries? Okay, friends. So today I will stop. Okay, because session is I think more than 30 minutes. Okay, so let me stop recording first.